The second part of co-creating relationship is very important, cultivating trust and safety. And you must have in the ethical and embodying mindset, we saw that there is a confidentiality that needs to be maintained within the whole process. Once that confidentiality is maintained, the individual whom you are coaching, that helps you to cultivate a trust and safety with the individual. It again says that partners with the client to create safe, supportive environment that allows the client to share freely, right? So they have to share freely because you are questioning and they are answering. And if they don't answer, if they are not safe, if they are not trusting you, if you do not have credibility, you have not built the credibility in front of them, it would be very difficult for them to share their ideas, their thoughts, or their fears, or their barriers, or their past with you. So they need to open lots of past behaviors in front of you also. Demonstration of respect, that is very important, that you need to do. And clients' unique talents acknowledges and respects the while having a conversation with the with the coachee, with the client. There are certain unique talents that client has. I mean, everyone is gifted with certain talents, and you need to not only understand those, you need to acknowledge those unique talents also while having the coaching conversation, because that gives an emotional and trust and safety support for that individual, to that individual, because the client understands then that yes, I am something, and I have done something in the past. If you are kind of demeaning, and if you are not acknowledging those qualities that are hidden in the client, it would be very difficult to build the credibility and build that trust and safety. Openness, you have to demonstrate openness and transparency with the client also. There's very little that you have to keep to your chest. There are very little that you need to that you can keep to yourself. It is, you have to be very transparent and open with the client, displaying the vulnerability here. We learn about vulnerability is that you don't actually have to be a master on the thing that your client requires. There, you have to be vulnerable on certain areas. Vulnerable means that you may be not aware of the professional skills of that individual, and that's the beauty of coaching also. I mean, you can be an engineer, you can be an accountant, you can be a IT guy, and still you can be a coach. And your client can be someone who is 180 degree, has a different profession, and you actually do not know anything about that profession. Even then, your role is to show, you can show that vulnerability, and asking questions can help you to improve that trust and safety with the individual. On the other hand, there are possibilities that the client, what client wants, you are a master of that. Even then, there is a possibility that you may offend the client. The client may envy you, because you are a master of that. And at that situation, whatever things that you have done in your past to master that issue which the client is looking for, there might be an urge in yourself that you actually advise him, tell him. But creating a trusting and safety relationship is that you need to listen to their circumstances. Their circumstances might be totally different through your circumstances, as to how you have achieved all those things.